Going green this time by junior sprint heat race action. Heat race number one on the speedway. And as the green flag comes out from the flag stand. Popsicle sticks from the flag stand. 2 to go for Tanaya Keith. See if she can hold off and wrap up heat race number one win here. First heat race win in 2022 for Tanaya Keith in that 25 machine. She'll exit turn number 4, white flag from Del Long. Dive off into turn number 1, slower traffic to navigate, and navigate she will. A 4-5 car length lead now over the Foster 42 machine out of turn number 4. First heat race win of the year, Tanaya Keith in the 25. Heat race number 2, rolling on the speedway, led off by Kenneth Ward in the 11, Wyatt Davis in the 7D. 2021 junior sprint champion, the 23, the North Carolina Nightmare Wyatt Kitchen. Cameron Dove will be outside of row number 2 in that 403. Green flag will drop. Ward will lead them down the back straight with Wyatt Davis right in that second spot. Third, a battle for third, Cameron Dove, along with Wyatt Kitchen. Now Dove going to make it 3 wide, move to the outside of Davis. He'll shut the door on Davis. Now pull outside of Ward down the back straightaway. Cameron Dove to the lead in turn 3. New leader this time by going to be the 403 of Cameron Dove. There's 2 laps going on the board here. Rockfish Speedway Junior Sprint Heat Race number 2. Davis and Kitchen battling for that third spot. Kitchen on the outside, Davis to the inside. They'll go 3 wide with Candace Ward. Momentarily, Ward will pull away and hold on to that runner-up spot, but a charge coming now from the 23 of Kitchen. There's 3 wide in turns 1 and 2. Kitchen will have to go high, wide, and handsome through turns number 2. He'll lose 1 spot to the Williams 21 machine. Now Williams and Davis battle through turns 3 and 4. Williams able to get the best of the 7D of Davis. Now Williams will look to the outside of Ward. Davis able to get that spot back, hold on to that third spot. Now he'll challenge Ward to the outside. Meanwhile, Cameron Dove checked out different zip code for the 403 machine, but a hornet's nest behind him. And the 11 of Candace Ward trying to hold everybody off. 6 laps now go up on the board for Cameron Dove on that 403. Kitchen and Davis swapping that third position. Candace Ward fighting off some hungry competitors behind. Battle for that third spot. Still Kitchen and Davis. Kitchen now on the inside. White Davis on the outside. Williams just waiting back there, making for one of them to make a mistake where he can capitalize. 8 laps down on the board for Dove. They're 3 wide in turn number 3. Ward not able to hold off as the checker is out. Cool. Heat race action for the junior sprints are clear. .270 cars. If you're not in the chute, you're late. 270 heat race action coming up next. 270s to the chute, please. .270 car, heat 2 to the chute. .270 cars to the chute, please. Elena B in the TNS. Hannah Emmett in the 11. Heat race for 270, getting ready to rock and roll. Looking for the green flag from Flagman Dale Long. Green flag in the air. Heat race number 1 underway. Elena B going to dive off into turn number 1. She'll lead. She'll lead Hannah Emmon down the back straightaway. Inman now will bring that Blackwell landscaping machine to life and jump out to the front over Elena B. Couple cars not making the call for heat race number 1. Inman, your leader, Elena B, rides in that second spot. Coming to put 3 laps on the board this time by. Seven laps now on the board. Out of turn number 4 this time, we'll see popsicle sticks from the flag stand. 2 to go for Inman. She works her way out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Cruise through turns 3 and 4. DeLong has the white flag high in the air. One more lap around for Hannah Inman, the 11, and she'll have her first heat race win of 2022 in the books. Checkered flag in the air out of turn number 4. Hannah Inman, heat race 1 win, 270s. It'll be Steve Murray Jr. in the 39 machine. The 07 of Elena B. The 1 of Andrew Daughtry. And the 18C of Matt Corbett as heat race number 2 coming together on the speedway. We're getting ready to go green flag racing in just a moment. We'll get the lineup correct here and go green flag racing. The 39 of Steve Murray Jr. The 07 of Elena B. The 1 of Andrew Daughtry. Going to go outside of row number 2. Start shotgun on the field. Will be the 18C of Matt Corbett. Corbett will start shotgun on the field. If you're tuned in to the Iron Thunder Racing Network, live look at heat race action from Rockfish Speedway. If you're not here, you are missing out. Alrighty, lights have been extinguished around the racing surface. Steve Murray Jr. in at 39. On the pole, Thompson in at 46T to the outside. Let's see what happens when they get slung off into turn number 1. Murray and Thompson flying. Andrew Daltrey going to jump up there around the Murray machine. Daltrey will take that one machine and put it in position number 2. 46T of Matt Thompson going to lead them out of turn number 4. First lap goes up on the board. Corbett around the Elena B07 machine. But Thompson stretching those legs in that 46T ahead of Andrew Daltrey in the 1. It'll be Steve Murray Jr. in the 39. Now Matt Corbett in the 18C. Field strings out, single file, 2 laps on the board. Matt Thompson getting ready to click number 3 off fairly quickly here. 3 laps, heat race. Number 2, 270s. Mod Light Cars to the chute, please. Mod Light Cars, your heat race is next. Mod Light to the chute. 4 laps now on the board for Thompson. Daltrey rides at that second spot. Steve Murray Jr. third. 4th will be Corbett. Elena B rounds out the top 5. Heat race action. Heat race 2, Thompson now. Still leading Daltrey. Trying to pick up right where he left off in 2021 is that 46T of Thompson. Get 7 laps on the board for Thompson. Daltrey still holding on to that second spot. Murray Jr. and the 18C of Matt Corbett. Thompson will put 8 laps on the board, and he's closing in on the 07 of Elena B. Be about a half a straightaway away from that 07 machine and quickly closing through turns 3 and 4. A white flag is out for Thompson. Thompson will make quick work of the 07 Elena B. He'll come out at turn number 4. Heat race win for Matt Thompson, Andrew Daltrey, Steve Murray Jr., Matt Corbett, and Elena B. Going to round it out. And coming up next, your Mod Light division getting lined up in a chute. The 99 of Michael McDonald. The 12 of Bladen Core out there as well. Justin Clark in the 12J. The 112 machine lined up and ready. The 12 Bladen Core will come across the strike. Justin Clark in that 12. And the 112. Of Brandon Keller in the 112. Bounty Hunter Motorsports machine. The 115 of Curtis Whitney. We get 1 to go. Bladen Core on the pole to the outside of row number 1 of the 99 of Michael McDonald. The inside of row number 2 will be Justin Clark in that 12J. Outside will be Curtis Whitney in the 115. And Brandon Keller in the 112 are going to start shotgun on the field. Dale Long getting ready to turn him loose out of turn number 4. Hit him side by side here on the front straightaway. But we have it. Green flag in the air. Bladen Core blast down into turn number 1 as the leader. Michael McDonald will follow suit now. Next 3 will go single file. Clark in that 12 rides behind the 99 of Michael McDonald. Core, McDonald, Clark, Whitney going to lose the handle right for the 112. Caution out on the speedway, turn number 2 for Whitney in the 115. First caution of heat race number 1 for our Mod Light division. Mod Light second heat to the chute, please. Mod Light second heat to the chute. 600 to the chute, please. 600 cars to the chute. I'll get a double file restart here. All up the Bladen Core just past the cone over in the entrance of turn number 3. Core now drops the hammer. We're back green. Michael McDonald going to follow into that second spot. Keller in that 112 trying to make a move on the outside. He'll go high, wide, and handsome out of turn number 2, but nothing working for that machine. Core continues to lead Michael McDonald. Justin Clark, Curtis Whitney in the 115. 2 laps on the board for Bladen Core. He'll pick up a bonus of $200 if he can win tonight after winning last night at Halifax Speedway. Core trying to fight off a hungry charge in Michael McDonald in that 99 machine. Clark right on. He'll look to the inside now, Michael McDonald, but McDonald going to power down the front straightaway. Can't quite shut the door in turn number 1. That'll give room for Justin Clark to the inside. They'll be side by side down into turn number 3. Still side by side as we work through turn number 4. Give the runner-up spot to the 12 of Justin Clark. The 12J will take that runner-up spot. So 2 Core Enterprise cars running, 1 and 2 here. Heat race number 1 for our Mod Light division. Bladen Core will put 7 laps on the board. Brendan Keller in that 112 right in the 4th spot. Whitney in the 115 rounds out the top 5 and a big bounce out of the 12B of Core. He'll lose some momentum to teammate Justin Clark in the 12, able to close the gap in turn number 4. White flag in the air from Dale Long. Clark able to close up to the back deck lid of that 12B of Bladen Core as Michael McDonald has trouble in turn number 1. We stay green. Checkered flag out in the air. Close one to the line. It will be Bladen Core in the 12B. Justin Clark in the 12J. Brendan Keller, Michael McDonald, and Curtis Whitney in the 115. And that'll ramp up heat race 1 action. Mod Light Heat Race 2 getting ready to roll onto the speedway now. 600 cars to the chute, please. 600 cars to the chute. Appreciate you gentlemen for lining up already. If you are in heat race number 1 for 600, please get there now if you are not there. Joe Riffle in the 22 on the outside. 21 champion here at Rockfish Speedway and Fayetteville Motor Speedway, the 11 of Stephen Dunn. The 9 of Kevin Whitney. Outside number 2, J.J. Williams going to go to the inside in the Richie Young 76 Eco Advantage. machine. Scheduled to start on shotgun on the field. J.J. Williams, on the inside pole, outside the 11 of Stephen Dunn. Joe Riffle in the 22, inside row number 2. Kevin Whitney in that 9 to be outside row number 2, and Richie Young going to start shotgun. Green flag in the air. Dunn and Williams drag race to turn number 1. Advantage now to the 8 of J.J. Williams as he'll power his way into turn number 3. The 11 of Stephen Dunn comes out in the second spot. Joe Riffle and Richie Young going to battle for the third spot. Give it a Riffle right now in that 22 machine as he'll tote the left front around turns 1 and 2. J.J. Williams holding off the field so far. 2 laps on the board. 2 laps led for J.J. Williams. Stephen Dunn riding in that second spot, trying to make caution out in turn number 2. The 9 of Kevin Whitney. J.J. Williams leads 2 laps, holding off that 11 of Stephen Dunn. Once again, attention in the pit area. 600 cars to the chute, please. 600 cars to the chute. Caution out for the 9 machine. We'll double them up one more time. J.J. Williams will be in control of this restart. Anywhere after the cone over in turn 3. It is up to J.J. Williams where he fires. Now all in the hands of Williams. He'll make the break for it. Dunn trying to make something work on the outside, but Williams will power into the front. Now Riffle going to challenge for that runner-up spot. Stephen Dunn slips up on the speedway. He's able to power his way back to that runner-up spot. Down the back straightaway, a little bobble from J.J. Williams. And that's going to open the door for the 11 of Stephen Dunn, but not giving away the ghost on the outside. It's the 8 of J.J. Williams. He's still battling in turn 3. And out of turn number 4, the 11 of Stephen Dunn will complete the pass. New leader, 4 laps on the board. J.J. Williams riding the second spot. Third will be Joe Riffle in the 22. Richie Young in that 76 making a bid for that third spot. Dunn, Williams, Riffle, Young, and Whitney is how they currently run on the speedway. 6 laps now on the board. Trouble back there for the Whitney machine. He'll keep that machine pointed in the right direction. As Riffle and Young going to battle for that third spot. Young trying to nose his way underneath the Riffle machine. Can't quite get it done. Contact over in turns 1 and 2. Everybody keeps it pointed in the right direction. Young trying to make something work on the outside of turns 3 and 4. Can't quite get it done. Rifle still holds on to that third spot. White flag in the air for the 11 of Stephen Dunn as he'll continue to lead this one. J.J. Williams a strong second. Checkered flag out. Richie Young made a move to the outside but not quite make it stick. Riffle goes third. Young fourth, and right out in the top 5 is Whitney. And that's going to conclude Mod Light Heat Races. 600 cars getting ready to turn loose for their first heat race of the evening. Andy Cardinal on the pole to the outside will be Jason Brown in that 59. Matt Francis to the inside of row number 2. To the outside will be the 17 of Biscuit Williams. Inside row number 3, the double O of Andy Yako. To the outside will be the 5 of Brendan Jones. Braden Jones in the 5. Green flag in the air. Cardinal and Brown. Cardinal loops it. Biscuit Williams, Yako, and Jones all involved. Caution over the speedway as Cardinal lost a handle in turn number 1. Collected Biscuit Williams, Andy Yako, and Braden Jones in the 5. Still working on the Jones 5 machine over in turn number 1. They can hear me on the thing. I got the radio playing. Jerry, you got that? On the thing. Right, locked up. And the rules are all drivers are to have gloves on. I'm pretty sure it is. I think it is. I think there's a safety. I hooked that with. Biggest mistake. It's not even going to be 60 degrees outside. Sure. Keep it low spot, man. Keep it low. Keep it low spot. No laps complete. So a complete restart here. And side by side it'd be Jason Brown, Matt Francis on that front row. Biscuit Williams, Andy Yanko in row number 2. We'll need them side by side here on the front straightaway. Dale Long will turn them loose. Track race to the turn number 1 led by the 59 of 17 of Biscuit Williams. Almost disaster once again. Jason Brown leads Francis, Yako, and Williams. No change in the top 3. Jason Brown still leads. Matt Francis in that 16. Yako, a little bit of trouble over in turns 3 and 4. And let the 17 of Williams close in on that machine. And he'll go to battle for that 3rd spot. Williams in that 17 trying to find his way around the double of Andy Yako. Yako slips in turn 1. That opens the door for the 17 of Biscuit Williams. Williams not able to do anything with it. He'll fall back to the 4th spot. 5 laps now on the board for Jason Brown. Oh. Caution out. Tire over in the middle of 1 and 2. Green flag back in the air. Brown leads Francis into turns 1 and 2. Andy Yako settles into that 3rd spot. Biscuit Williams in the 17 rides 4. 7 laps now complete. Yako slips and turns in the middle of 1 and 2. Biscuit Williams able to make a move around that 00 machine. He'll move up into the 3rd spot. 8 on the board for Jason Brown. Matt Francis in the 16F rides in the 2nd spot. Biscuit Williams going to challenge him. One more time around. Williams looks to the inside of Francis. Can't quite get it done. He'll move up the speedway on the back straightaway. Checkered in the air. Heat race 2 win going to the 59 of Jason Brown. Sawyer Davis in the 9. Matt Jones in the 23 to the outside. The 04 of Adam Willis. The 5 of Brianna Lawson. Tim Nye in the 42 to the outside. Jimmy Warren in the 98. Dale Trogdon in the 3. Green flag in the air. Jones leads down the back straightaway. Bradley Malden in that second spot. Tim Nye now jumps up to third. Davis fourth. Dale Trogdon in the 3. Hornets Nest back there with Brianna Lawson. Davis trying to hold him off. But Jones still your leader. Tim Nye going to work on the Sanford Contractors 18 of Bradley Malden. Trouble for Davis, and Dale Trogdon nearly escapes as the 42 of Tim Nye looks to the inside. But shut the door is Bradley Malden at 18. He'll hold on to that runner-up spot. Brenna Lawson rides now in that 4th spot. There's still a battle, furious battle for the runner-up spot. It is Jones leading Bradley Malden, Tim Nye, Brenna Lawson, Dale Trogdon, Adam Willis, Sawyer Davis, and Jimmy Warren in the 98 machine. Matt Jones in the 23J, your leader. He'll put lap 6 on the board here. Bradley Malden right in that second spot. 42, 9 chassis, Tim Nye. Rides third, Brandon Lawson fourth. And 3 of Dale Trogdon round out the top 5. Tim Nye trying to make something happen on that 18 of Bradley Malden, but he cannot find his way around that Sanford Contractors machine. Jones working slower traffic. He'll go to work now. Oh, goodness. The line of Sawyer Davis lost the handle right in front of your leader, and the caution going to fall on it and slow down our heat race number 2. Jones, your leader, Bradley Malden, Tim Nye, Brenna Lawson, Dale Trogdon, Adam Willis.
So you had 23, 18, 42.
Lineup is correct. 8 laps on the board. And we get the 1 to go signal. Lights extinguished around the racing surface. Ready to go back. Green flag racing. Matt Jones, your leader. Bradley Malden, Tim Nye, Brennan Lawson, Dale Trogdon, Adam Willis. The 98 of Jimmy Warren, and the 9 of Sawyer Davis. Rounds out your field. Green-white checker finish coming to you. Jones jumps back on the hammer. Bradley Malden, Tim Nye follow. Brennan Lawson going to make a move on Tim Nye, but Tim Nye will power down the back straightaway. And trouble again for the Davis 9 machine. Caution out on the speedway. I think I touched that insulation. Davis machine back on track. Green-white checker attempt number 2 coming up. Jones, Malden 1 and 2. Tim Nye rides in that third spot. Brenna Lawson fourth, and the green flag back in the air. Matt Jones jumps on the hammer. Oh, here we go. The 42 of Tim Nye looking to the inside of the 18 of Malden. He'll take that spot. White flag in the air now for Matt Jones. Tim Nye, Bradley Malden, Brianna Lawson, and Dale Trogdon. Out of turn number 4, heat race 2, going to the 23 of Matt Jones, followed by Tim Nye, Bradley Malden, Brianna Lawson, Dale Trogdon, the 98 of Jimmy Warren. Wrap up heat race action from Rockfish Speedway.